the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the month of August and the Leo season. And for this, I've already meditated on your energy as well as shuffled all the decks we'll be using today. We're going to go ahead and come back to those decks. Let's go ahead and start off with the deck I normally use. This is The Art of Tarot by Liz Dean. And before I start, let me just quickly mention thank you so much. Thank you for showing love and support towards the channel, towards the merch that I just launched last reading. So thank you so much. I am excited to be sharing this positivity and the messages with you. So let's keep on going with that, and let's focus on your energy and see what August looks like. There's a lot of planetary movement happening in your sign, Sagittarius, so and it's positive, okay? It's positive. We have a lot of Jupiter action happening here, so more than likely it's a good month and a very promising month. It looks like, wow, Eight of Wands followed by the World card here are very suggestive of something huge kind of taking place in your life. There is a big forward movement that's taking place, perhaps a huge decision that you're making to change something. But change is present in your reading. Eight of Wands, the World card. This brings me to the 7th of August. We have Sun in Leo trining with Jupiter in your sign, Sagittarius. So that's the time period for that massive transit to happen, right? What does that mean for you? It's going to play out differently for everyone. But Eight of Wands generally is referring to just a dramatic change, all right? It could be, for example, moving house, moving, not always career, but it can be. It could be something specific within the career that you're now perhaps embarking upon, taking a step towards something different, all right? Something different, just changing up perhaps how things are looking around your house, the design. It could be changing your car, getting renovations happening across your backyard. Something along those lines. Something is changing. You're adding different color to what your normal routine is. And that will end up opening up all the more doors here for you. That's the World card coming into your reading. It literally just flew in, right? It followed Eight of Wands. So there's also this flight. It could be a flight of ideas. It could be literally flying, making those short distance trip, long distance trips. Both are being forecasted with these cards here, and that's brilliant. It's a time of travel and a time of enjoyment up ahead for you. That's lovely. And the color green here as well that I'm seeing with both the cards is the color of the heart chakra. So when I say enjoyment, I mean really like it's touching your heart to the core that, hey, this is an amazing life. It will be that sort of a month for you, Sagittarius. So much happening, so much change, and yet very abundant in nature. So, Three of Swords here to complement the reading, and the Five of Wands. So with all this change also comes a hint of difficulty, and the Three of Swords followed by the Five of Wands is suggestive that the events that are going to happen in accordance with this change that's now taking place, whatever this change may be, something is going to happen that will not directly be a part of this change, but something indirect. And that will cause a little bit of conflict internally because it is impacting someone who is perhaps really close to your life. Let's clarify these cards here for you. We have the Devil card, okay, might be a Capricorn in your life or another earth sign such as Virgo. Could be a Taurus. But generally the devil represents Capricorn. So if there is a Capricorn in your life, perhaps they are going through life circumstances that are not necessarily happy or great as yours, but it is kind of, it's there in your reading, but it's indirect. Okay, let's just say this energy is not yours, but you are picking up on it, you are noticing it, and so it is there. The devil, for others of you, if there's no earth sign involved in your life, then this is simply indicative of thoughts. Okay, what's going on internally, right? There's the positive, there's the negative, and then there's conflict. So which will overpower the other? Ultimately, that ends up making the decision for you. But the more you allow your thoughts to run your life versus you controlling your mind and your thoughts, you feeding your brain positive affirmations, right? Positive thinking, it can go a long way. And it'll be all the more easier to deal with this. But like I said, more than likely, this is a Capricorn who might be in your life that you're involved with. Okay, King of Cups also here. So this shows you like your energy being in control of everything, which is great. That's what we want to see. We have some amazing transit happening, like I mentioned. So 7th of August, we also have 11th of August, where Uranus is going retrograde 6 degrees of Taurus. A lot of other signs are going to be impacted by this, which might be stirring up this particular set of emotions for them. But that's where you play in, Sagittarius, and you're great for them. You are great, you are uplifting, you are positive, and you are able to add something good to someone else's life. Now, see, I don't know if you can hear the sirens in the back, but that's just to, go with this idea of there is chaos in the background, but you can combat that. And that's a plane. I'm just gonna wait for it to to go over top. Okay, I think you can hear me better now. So on the same day, 11th of August, we also have Jupiter going direct in your sign, Sagittarius. So that means positive movement, positive change, positive direction, a lot of optimism entering your energy, your life. And that allows you to have everything, all your emotions completely in control, just like the King of Cups here. So when it comes to you, things look good. They feel good. They are exactly where it should be according to you. And this month is good for that. Like I said, there's travel, there's good stuff happening, but there is something, background noise here that we're seeing, which pretty much is, there's contrasting energy here. There's the King of Cups, that's yay, everything's good, I'm happy, but there's also 8 of Swords because you are aware of this chaos in the background. If you listen now, do you notice how everything is quiet? I mainly just hear that one bird chirping in the background. So it feels like, sometimes we get those universal signs. So the fact that I'm doing this reading here and now for you, I'm also paying attention to what's happening around me, right? It's important. And it feels like this will be very brief, whatever this will be for you in the month of August. It will come in and leave, okay? But it can leave your thoughts wondering, 8 of Swords. It can leave you in a place of, how should I approach this? You might feel a little anxious, but the good thing is you have King of Cups right here. So you will be able to counterbalance this 8 of Swords, which is that anxiety and a little bit of chaos, a little imbalance in the thoughts, positive and negative, right? You have that, but then you have King of Cups kind of influencing this in a positive way. So the planets are in your favor. Jupiter is in your favor, and it's adding to your energy in a very powerful way. So that's something to take away from this reading. Let's take a look at under the deck cards. We have here 2 of Cups. So yeah, there's a lot of play on energy with the masculine and the feminine as well. And there's also, for some of you, this might have to do with your partner, your loved one. That's what we're seeing. It's just you're in a different place and they're in a different place. And that happens. And that's something just to be mindful of. You and them are in a different place, and that's okay. Sometimes it's just about that understanding that you need, that connection. King of Cups is someone who's very understanding. So it's kind of saying that, hey, take it with a grain of salt. Just understand that they're in a different place right now, but that doesn't mean that it's, causing any separation between the two of you. Or this, of course, could be also a business partner, right? So it's just that time, and things will settle, right? So 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So under the deck, the cards are suggesting that patience is virtue, right? Letting things to kind of flow is the best approach right now. Go with the flow. Be happy about what you are receiving, because there's a lot of good luck on your side. Page of Pentacles is also here. So when it comes to money, finances, offers coming into you and, your life, it's all good. It's all good. Okay? 3 of Cups gives you a chance to celebrate all this good stuff that's happening for you. So make sure that you make time for yourself. Celebrate yourself and your accomplishments this month. It's a really good time for that. And overall, we also have here the 4 of Wands. It's one of the most positive and encouraging cards. It's under the deck. It is suggesting that you are on the right path. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, and things are only gonna get better and better for you. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead, take a look at this deck here and kind of sum up the reading for you and see which one card is reflective of this month's energy and the Leo season. You get along really well with this fiery energy, being a fire sign yourself, but it's just a good idea to be mindful that it's going to be a little bit harder for those in your life. They might be struggling with this energy where you are outshining everyone in terms of what's happening in your life. It's going to look like, wow, you're doing so well. How come I'm not there yet? So you're going to get those questions being raised. And it is what it is, right? And they'll get there. They'll get to a good place when it's their time. Mountain. Okay. It's the number 6. What I'm noticing in the illustration here are, the 2 birds over there, how the light is shining. Both are involved in this. The light is shining upon both of them. And then there's the mountain, and it feels like this destructive force almost that's about to eat them up or something, There's that. But then if you also notice, there's also this castle over here, and it's the castle that's in the mind, which is still steady and still very solid and apparent. And it will be able to overcome and turn this frown upside down. Right? That's something very possible. It's actually reminding me of the King of Cups, but he's smiling, he's happy. So where's the chaos happening? In this mountain, you can see it. It's happening in the mind. It's in the back, just like the 8 of Swords we saw earlier. So, it's that month. Most of this is coming from other sources, other people in your life that might be taking away from your happiness. Try not to let that happen, right? Let's go ahead, complement this with affirmations so that you can tackle that energy when it shows up. And remember, your mind is powerful. If you maintain positivity within yourself and be hopeful, be optimistic, then it will be able to remain, right? That's in this card. You notice how the castle is still stable, although it feels like this part of his head kind of is crumbling down. Right? There's chaos, there's destruction, but this is still solid and stable. So somehow those things that have a solid foundation will be able to outlast just about any challenge. That's what I'm seeing. So outshine your competitors, Sagittarius. Be yourself, be who you are, be authentic, and that's really all you need to do this month, because things are in your favor. Wow. So a lot of cards, happiness, mercy, and adversity. I think they're pretty straightforward. They're very connective to the reading, just because we saw a hint of all of these in the reading, so why not? And you can use whichever one you are attracted to, okay? And go with that. So happiness says, immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. I'm going to go ahead and read the card affirmations out to you for this card, okay? Today I give myself permission to be happy. I will laugh and laugh some more. I will spread my wings of joy and soar. I now let go of the past and live in the present moment. I am a beautiful, smart, creative heart on a journey towards ultimate happiness. And then we have adversity. So again, choose affirmations that serve you well depending on what circumstances are around you, right? Wherever your heart takes you. So adversity, it says here, see the gifts in challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So adversity. Today I will remember the wins in my life and not my defeats. I know that growth is the outcome of adversity. I am stronger not because I fall down, but because I get back up. I give thanks for the storms of life and know that on the other side will come the sun. And last but not the least, we have here mercy. So let compassion fill your world, Sagittarius. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. And the affirmations go as follows. Today, I will live in compassion for myself and others. I will show kindness in word, thought, and deed. Right now, I will count my blessings and I will love myself, forgive myself, embrace my humanity. And in doing so, I will be able to do the same for others. For what I give, I will receive, and I will begin with me. Thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in. Just two brief notes before we end off the reading, which is that August 15th, we have a full moon in Aquarius. And the sun is in Leo during this time. So that's the time period where you might see a lot of conflict happening for you. Basically, this full moon will bring out a lot of personalities, and it will heighten people's emotions in a way that it brings the best and the worst out of them. So that's something to be mindful of. And then we also have 30th of August, a new moon, 7 degrees of Virgo. A great time to set your intentions of what you are desiring, especially what you wish to stabilize in your life. Okay? If you need help with that, I also offer new moon and full moon rituals. So you can email me for more information at pureguidancetarot@gmail.com. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you in the next video. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury.